Good morning and welcome back. Today is day 279 of our 365 days of Bible studies. Today we are continuing with the Jesus story from St. Mark, which we can see reflected in the copying of those stories in Matthew and Luke. Right now we're looking at Mark chapter 1, verses 32 to 39. This is the story of the healings at evening and Jesus' early popularity. That evening, as the sun was setting, people brought to Jesus many who were ill or plagued with demons. The whole town was gathered round the door. He healed a good number, suffering from different afflictions, and he expelled many demons. He forbade the demons to speak because they knew who he was. As the night was ending, long before sunrise, he got up and went off to a quiet location to pray there. Simon and the others who were with Jesus followed him, and when they found him, they said, "Everyone's looking for you." He replied, "Let's go off to the neighbouring towns. I can preach there too. That's what I came out to do." He went through all of Galilee. He preached in their synagogues and expelled demons. Once again, I think we can hear St. Peter's voice recalling events from early in Jesus' ministry as he retells them to Mark. Jesus is still new to his ministry, and as you read, you can feel the excitement of the disciples as they realize how powerful Jesus is, as they see what he is able to achieve. People in the town had been talking about the way Jesus silenced the mad person in the synagogue. Maybe word had got out about Jesus getting Peter's mother-in-law up from her sickbed. Peter recalled the event vividly, and in just a few words he conveyed the eager hopefulness of the townspeople seeking help for their physically and mentally ill family members and friends. So, when the working day was over and the light was beginning to fade, there came a rare opportunity for people to bring their sick to someone who might help. Medicine was primitive and medical intervention was hit and miss in those days. People largely relied on folk remedies. The centres of medical excellence, such as they were in distant lands. Healing was therefore left largely to the body's own resources, which were a total mystery to everyone back then. So much of Jesus' healing will have been a reassurance, first, that sick people were not being punished, and secondly, a calling to nature to do its work of sustaining and healing. Jesus wanted not just his healing ministry, but also his deeper message of God's favour to spread. He needed time to talk this over with God, and he took the opportunity early the next day to seek some solitude. But it became obvious that his most ardent followers weren't going to leave him alone, and soon they would be accompanied by anxious crowds of town people. It was time to move on and spread the word wider. Ever since, this has been the Church's intention, to bring good news about God's favour to more and more people. Well, tomorrow we see how desperate one group of people was to get their sick friend to Jesus as they broke in through the flimsy roof of a house to reach him. I'll see you then.